Thank you, Mr. Minister. It's a pleasure to speak. I stand humbled this afternoon before, allow me to use this word, before greatness itself. Mr. Igapati, it's an honor to stand and speak before you today. And my chairman, and all invited guests and all Ugandans in your distinguished capacity. I salute you this afternoon. Have you wished your neighbor a happy independence celebration? Ask them, are you Ugandan, first of all? If they say yes, wish them a happy independence. Amen? Happy Independence Day to all of you. Today we celebrate the 53rd year of independence of Uganda. Right? Independence. I'm going to be speaking to you briefly under the topic, do you know your value? Right? Do you know your value? Ask your neighbor that question. Seriously, ask them, do you know your value? Ask them. If they say yes, ask them, are you serious? Ask them now, what is your value? See, value, what I've understood is the importance or usefulness of something. That is simply what it is. The usefulness or worth or importance of something. Everything has a value, and its value is attached to what it's used for. And the same applies to us. Another definition of value is estimation in monetary terms. Value, you can say a car is valued at $1 million US, for example. That is its estimation in monetary terms. So if they say they know their value, ask them, how much are you worth? Let's leave that for another day. Value. The easiest way to talk about value is to relate it with money. But when we talk about money, what comes to mind? What is money? Any commodity that can be used as a medium of exchange and a store of value. That is money. And people say money does not bring happiness, but everybody wants to find out for themselves. Because if I stand and tell you that money does not bring happiness, you cannot believe me until you found out for yourself. Money. Why money? I'm going to be talking to you about value in relation with money, right? Can I just have your attention for a minute? Money. Who wants this? Thank you. Thank you very much. You can go and sit down. See, this is value. We all have it. We all have it. But she was willing to do what you were not willing to do. She was willing to step aside what you're going to say about her, and she did the extra. She went the extra mile. See, in life, it's not what you talk about. It's not what you say. It's not what you think. It's what you do that makes a difference. What are you willing to do? Money is a store of value. And if we talk about that in relation to us as human beings, value is what we have the most of. But in order for that value to come out, you have to be willing to do the things that others won't do today, so that you can have the things that others won't have tomorrow. Value. Do you know your value? See, some of us wanted it, but we could only go as far as, please walk to me and give it to me. Or, my hand is here, please call me to come and get it. She was willing to go the extra mile. Just as simple as that. And in life, if you're willing to do that, see, the world doesn't know what it wants. It only works with what you give it. You have greatness within you. What you have is unlimited potential. But every time you think about something and you talk about it, but you never act upon it, it dies there. I say we are in the presence of greatness. Mr. Iga Patrick. This man is here to talk to us today. But he's not known for what he talks about. He's known by what he does. I'm a reader of the Bible, and there's a scripture that tells me you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears. And in the same way, you can tell a human being by their actions. Why? Because actions speak louder than words. Right? So his actions speak louder than his words. Do your actions speak louder than your words? Do you say much and do less? Value. See, each of us, I believe without a shadow of a doubt, no one is a mistake. No one is an accident. We are all here on divine assignment. We are here for a purpose and with a purpose. See, we're celebrating independence. That was 9th October 1962. But a year before that, I think it was 20th of January 1961, President John F. Kennedy was inaugurated in the United States as President of America. But in his inauguration speech, he said something that really resonates with me this afternoon. You see, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask yourself what you can do for your country. See, Mr. Iga Patrick has played his part as far as that is concerned. Have you? We are celebrating independence of Uganda. How independent are you as a Ugandan? How independent are you as a Ugandan? When we talk about value, we all have it. See, like money, these things are within us. They're gifts and talents. Companies that have not been started are here in this room. Businesses that have not been opened. There's a school for children here in this room that has not been opened. You have the idea, but because of what has happened to you, you're thinking, you're like, I don't think I'm able to do it. What are people going to say? What is so-and-so going to think about it? Do you know your value? See, when we talk about value, just like money is a store of value, you are a reserve of value. But until you step up to the plate and do what you're supposed to do, things are going to remain the way they are. Am I communicating?
Yes.
My second point. Right? How much is this one? 50 euro. Even when I fold it like this, it's still 50.
Yes.
Even when I step on it like this,
Yes.
it's still 50. Even when I smash it on the ground, it's still 50.
Yes.
What a situation. Just listen to what I'm going to say and may you never forget it. Just like this knot. Just like this knot. Regardless of what happens to you, regardless of how hard you squeeze it, regardless of how hard you step on it, regardless of how you trample it, its value is stable. And the same applies to you. May you never forget that. If you, whatever has happened, I don't know what has happened to you. I don't know who has done that. I don't know where you've been. But what I tell you is, as long as you're still alive, there is value within you and unlimited potential. See, scripture tells me, Ecclesiastes, the preacher man says in Ecclesiastes 9:4, to him that is still attached to the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. In the prayer that Princess prayed, she spoke about hope. I was like, okay. See, regardless of what happens to you, never doubt that you have unlimited potential. Never doubt that you are filled with value. Whatever it is that you're supposed to do, regardless of what has happened to you, you're still able to do it. If you believe you can do something, you are right. And if you believe you cannot do something, you are right. So as a man thinks, so is he. What story have you told yourself? What is the lie that you have believed about yourself? Whatever it is that you're seeking, it is seeking you. I'll say that again. Whatever you're seeking is seeking you. That company that you're thinking about opening for shipping food products from Uganda to the Netherlands, it is seeking you. The creche that you're thinking about opening, it is seeking you. The shipping company for electronics and farm products that you're thinking about shipping to Uganda, it is seeking you. Regardless of what has happened, you're still able to do everything that you want to do. This Independence Day, be encouraged. Be encouraged. Regardless of what happens, don't listen to what people are telling you about what you cannot do. It is a mindset that I've preconceived for myself. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And our motto says, for God and my country. Ask not what your country can do for you. Rather ask yourself, what are you going to do for your country? Uganda needs us, but not as idle citizens. Uganda needs us. Not as unproductive, but productive, making influence. Because that is what we are called to do. Am I communicating? See, regardless of what happens, because life as it is, what I've understood, sometimes things don't go according to plan. Sometimes things are just unexpected, and it happens that you make plans and they go the other way. But as long as you have faith, because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. May you never lose faith. And may you never lose hope. I have prayed for you. If you're listening to this, I have prayed for you. That regardless of what happens, you never lose hope and you never lose faith in who you are and in the ability God has given you. And that the eyes of your understanding may be opened to see things as they really are and to see possibilities where others only see impossibilities. Be encouraged. I do this for the good of all men and for God and my country. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. A round of applause.